All right, time to flip with my last 6 bigs. If you want to fold, feel free. No one's stopping you. Thoughts on the shoulder strike in MMA? Yeah, it's not really something you see too often. I bet you because of this Conor fight, we start seeing it more now though. Which is weird because it's not something that like Conor thought up. Like plenty of other people have done it in the past, but people just generally don't do it. And I think a big reason is because it expends a lot of energy. Like you have to put your whole body into it when you shoulder strike. It is kind of an awkward thing to do, that's for sure. Conor found a perfect timing for it. And obviously he planned for something like that because Cowboy has great clinch work. He's really good in the clinch, right? He comes from a Muay Thai background. So like you need to know how to defend versus that. And that was Conor's answer, which was pretty creative. And it worked too, you know? So that's pretty cool. The whole card was a bit of a snoozer, to be quite honest. It definitely wasn't worth a pay-per-view buy. I mean, the only reason why you'd pay for that pay-per-view is because of the Conor fight, which is kind of lame because the rest of the fighters were like, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with the rest of the fighters, but from like a profile perspective, the rest of them are all just like you could, if you didn't have the Conor Cowboy fight, that card would have been a fight night card. It would have been a non-pay-per-view bout, you know? It's like, whatever. And then to wait with all that anticipation and see Conor just like win in the first 45 seconds or whatever it was, it's kind of like, even though I'm really bummed for Cowboy, I love Cowboy. He made me is like in my top 3 favorite fighters in the UFC currently. It's a good thing for mixed martial arts to see Conor win. It's a good thing for MMA because it's kind of put more eyes on the fights that might not have otherwise been there, and it grows the sport. Conor being successful makes the whole MMA world successful. He's like the one fighter in mixed martial arts who has the power to do that. It was extra brutal for me because I'm pretty sure I lost. I think I made like 15 bets last night on the fights, and I think I won 3 of them. Yeah, pretty sure I lost like $900, but I stopped counting. I was like, I can't handle this. I can't handle this anymore. I generally do fairly decent at betting, but this night, man, I just made all the wrong picks. It was crazy. Anytime I bet on an underdog, that underdog lost, and anytime I bet on the favorite, the underdog won. It was just ridiculous. My biggest blunder of the night was betting on Macy Barber. I thought she was like a slam dunk to win, especially at $1.67. I was like, this is like easy money. So I put $125 on her. What I should have done was I should have looked at the fact that Roxanne Modafferi was literally a 7-1 underdog, which is just like, that's not a thing in mixed martial arts. Like anytime you see a fighter who's slated to be a 7-1 underdog in MMA, chat, put money on her. You don't have to put a lot of money on her, but put money on her because like that is the most plus EV play of all time. Nobody's a 7-1 underdog. That's not how mixed martial arts works. Anybody can win in any given night. Ooh, hello. And so that was a big fuck up on my part. Huge fuck up on my part. And I should have known better. Home fight was terrible. I wouldn't say it was terrible. Like for a casual viewer, it's pretty boring. It's not like they weren't doing stuff, but that being said, like the ref definitely could have broken apart those clinches like a lot more. I mean, I don't really quite understand why in a Conor card they don't put other high profile fighters on the card. Like that's how you blow up your sport, you know? It's very odd to me. They must have just like, the scheduling just like didn't work out. Like all their higher profile fighters must have been booked or something. I don't know. That's kind of weird. I put a $200 parlay on Barber, Yusuf, and Elliott. I think Yusuf was the best bet of my night. Like really, really good bet. Barber, I still feel okay about. I mean, I very much wonder how that fight would have turned out if she hadn't have fucked her knee up. But you know, you can't put too much thought into that kind of thing. I will never, ever, 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 ever bet on Tim Elliott ever again. What a stupid fucking fight. I mean, it really doesn't matter if you're fucking smiling at your opponent and sticking your tongue out at him if you're not actually fighting. Like that was so dumb. What a stupid, stupid way to fight. I'm sorry. I know I'm not an expert. I don't train in mixed martial arts, so I shouldn't say a whole lot, but like, why would you ever do that? Why would you ever like stick your tongue out and taunt them, but then not fight? Like, what's the point? Do you think that's actually going to win you the fight? I don't understand. Like, what a cop out. The one that I'm like the most upset about, there's 2 of them. Tim Elliott, because I felt like he could actually win that fight if he actually tried, but there's obviously something going on that prevented him from actually performing properly. And the first one versus Drew Dober, I was feeling that guy, Nascarad or something. His name's like really awkward. I thought he's like the next up and comer, but yeah, he got rocked by Dober. What bankroll management rule do you use? Generally, my bankroll management rule is to not bet on UFC fights. And that seems to work pretty well with making me a success. And yesterday, I bet the house on all the wrong fights, and so now I'm broke. Ooh, hello. A spot where I can actually 4-bet kings. That's fun. We don't need to get too out of line here. Okay, good luck, guys. Hold, please. Hold. Nice. Not ace king this time either. Boom, 100 bigs. Fuck Dan Bilzerian though. I don't give a fuck about that dude. The day that I saw him on Instagram posting about being in the middle of the Las Vegas shootings and talking about going back to his house to get his gun and then come back to help the people. It's like, bro, you could have helped the people by like helping escort them off the grounds and maybe being like a human shield or something, you know, like you didn't need to go all the way back to your place to get a gun and then film yourself doing it. I just thought that was such a shitty fucking move. So ever since then, I just like stopped liking him. And then I find out about a ton of more stuff about him that kind of makes him a lame person. So I'm just like, I'm not interested. I'm trying to think if I want to go bigger sizing. I think it's fine when we're this deep. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. This might get dirty. I don't know if I really ever fold here. I mean, I'd have to turn an ace or king for me to fold this. It's kind of lame, but it's just the way it is. It's the way this game works, you know? So I'll just call and side call shove and hope he has tens or jacks instead of aces or kings, or ace king suited. Hope he has ace king suited. One of those two. One of those three. One of those three. All right. Show me jacks, bro. Show me jacks. Sweet. Kind of a best case scenario. Like I should not be surprised if he shows me aces or kings there, right? It's kind of a whatever spot, but I'll shove this if it folds to me. Okay, good luck, guys. Pretty standard from this position, I think. Don't mind folds, or call me with jack 9. That'd be nice. A lot of outs, no dice. Damn. Well, we're not making day 2 this week. It's the first time in a long time I haven't made day 2. That's a bummer. That's a big bummer. No repeat 30K score for me today. It's a good thing we still have a lot of high stakes tournaments to play. My boy Donald, yeah, my boy too, man. That's all right. He got his paycheck, feed his kids and his wife, and continue to live the life he's accustomed to. Hopefully he got paid well. I'm sure he did. I'd be surprised if he didn't. He's still one of the greatest fighters of all time, you know? He's still a great win or lose. He could lose his next 4. He could lose his next 4 fights and still be like one of the greatest fighters in UFC history. Especially one of the greatest fighters in UFC history to never win a belt. What is going on here? What is this, bro? Do we just go for max value if he's gonna play this game? I guess we just check raise and stack off and hope he doesn't have a set of 10s. Go, I guess. Hold, please. Nice. Thanks, Gooba. My goodness. This game is too easy. What the? I'm a little baffled. Just a tiny bit baffled. That was fun. You know, 530 no less. That was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now I know that Ferreira is somebody to watch out for in the division, and see him grinding his way towards a belt shot pretty soon. Unfortunately, he's not a big name, so I bet you he ends up fighting 2 or 3 more times before anyone even considers giving him a belt, and that's a belt shot, and that's always dangerous, right? Because like he could all of a sudden win 1, lose 2, and once again we're gonna wait 2 years for him to fight for a belt, and then his career's over. You know, that's the crazy thing about mixed martial arts, but it's just the way she goes. There's some pretty good cards coming up. Like even the fight nights are pretty good. I think Francis Ngannou's fighting pretty soon too. No, or am I wrong about that? I might be wrong about that. Okay. Not 100% sure on what's the right sizing, but sure it's fine. Now we got the gutter and the flush draw. I think when I bet so small too, like not that this is a bricky turn, but like this is not a turn that like strengthens his range by any means. We still have an equity advantage here, so I think we just like want to do this with our bluffs and then all of our like heavy equity and our value. Go for a big overbet after a small c-bet on the flop. And his range is still, you know, fairly capped too, so that helps. I think for all those reasons, like we can just very justifiably find a really, really big bet here. Bummer. Now I have kicker problems, and I don't really see what worse hands he calls with here. So let's hope he just like floated queen jack of spades or something and we win that way. 5-4 of clubs. That's interesting. I'd love to throw that in PO solver and see if that's a call. It might not be. It might be, it might not be. I don't know. I'm gearing towards it not being a call, but fun spot though. Got a lot of value in that spot, right? Okay, I don't know how much value we're gonna get here, but we'll do our best. Good luck, us. Hold, please. Ugh. Wow. Nasty. I can't even do anything there. All I can do is just sigh. Just a big, giant sigh. Yeah, I'm kind of impartial between a check and a bet, but I think it's fine. Okay. Throw a big blind in there and see what happens. Ooh, interesting. I think we probably, with our shitty kicker especially, just want to go for a big bet here. Protect our hand a little bit. He's not going to float as much, obviously, but I got plenty of air that I'm going to do this with as well, right? So don't have to worry too much about that kind of thing. Interesting, interesting. Question is sizing. And is my kicker good enough? Or sorry, is my king good enough? I'm not sure. A lot of fun though. Very fun spot. Nice. Huge, huge spot. Massive, massive, massive spot. I'm guessing he had the ace, right? He's obviously floating the ace. That's what's going down. Yeah. Sick. 6 spot. Fuck yeah. All right, boys and girls. Good luck us. I'm pretty card dead in this tournament. No spade. Oh my god, dude. That's like losing. That's like losing a hand. That's like losing a hand, dude. I don't know really how good my 9 is. I think I'm probably gonna set it up for a bluff. Depending on what river we get. It's a pretty bricky river. The thing is like he's got king 10 of spades, jack 10 of spades, like all those types of hands, plus some queen X with spades. We're not ahead of any of those, so I'm gonna go ahead and just try and value bet as much as I can here. Make it look like a value bet, I should say. Nice. Whew. That's a sweat. Don't tell me I don't bluff. Don't tell me I don't bluff. Don't tell me I'm a nit. I'm a punter, all right? Anybody else find it weird that this woman's dressed like a little girl? Like a little Bo Peep or something? It's kind of creepy. Let's see flop. All right, we're gonna stop and go it. Hope he doesn't have a jack or top of his range. Kind of don't mind if he folds, to be quite honest. Ah, bummer. No, I wish I could re-enter, but I will not. That's a GG, man. Fall from grace was hard. We peaked at like 1.3 million there. What can you do, man? What can you do? All right, moving on. Oh, got ourselves a spot here. Good luck, guys. Damn, that's in. That's not good when he 3Xs. Still gonna get it in though. Could just be a standard open for him. We don't know. All right. Once again, still not happy about it, but I still think we go for it. If I knew he was a guy who like changes open sizing based on his hands, then I would think a little bit differently about this. But I think we just want to go for the rip and hope for the best. Pray to them gods. Them gods. That's not good. Wow. Yay. Lose our chips, then gain them back. That's nice. That's cool. I can get behind that. It's pretty close if he shoves. And if it folds to me. It's really close. I think my hand generally does well versus his range. Yeah, I think we go for it. Get there. Queen, jack 10. Damn. And we're back to a short stack of this thing. God damn it. All right. Time to flip my last 6 bigs. If you want to fold, feel free. No one's stopping you. Hold. Nice. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Up and down and up and down and up and down. Real quick. Not excited about it, but pretty sure this is going to be an okay shove. Still have some fold equity too, versus his wide opening range, of course. Oh, that's not good. So for the best, I guess. Damn. GG. I tried, chat. That was a swingy table. For those of you guys watching on YouTube, make sure you guys hit the like, comment, subscribe button in any order. It doesn't matter. I'm trying to post videos 3 times a week. And then of course, make sure you come check out my Twitch stream, twitch.tv/DramaticDegen. Throw the link down below and follow me on social media, Instagram, Twitter, Discord. If you guys want to get in touch with me and just hear what I have to say about stuff, all kinds of stuff, cool stuff. but most importantly, check out the Twitch stream. Have a good night, everybody. Much love. Take it easy, YouTubers. Later. Bye.